Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope y'all have had an awesome day. I'm on here a little bit late, but I know you guys are late night crafters. Y'all, we're going to be working with this big mason jar. It's 18 by 12. What do you think? And listen, we're still in our, this isn't exactly Christmas because it's a snowman, but we're kind of still in our snowman Christmas phase. So I'm going to go ahead and start painting this, and I'm just going to paint it with, I left my water in the kitchen. Oh my goodness. Let me see what I'm going to do. All right, listen, I got to run get my water. Y'all hop on and be telling me where you're watching from. I would get Barry to do it, but he's getting in the shower. Oh my goodness, y'all. I thought I was doing so good tonight. And here I am. Acting like always. Anyway, I'm going to water down some paste. But let's get this party started. I'm going to use kind of some gray and black at the top. Y'all, am I the only crazy crafter that runs out and gets my water? I'm going to add some water right here. And let's see, a little bit of storm paste. Let's get this, like the lid painted. Hey, Sue. What have y'all been doing today? Is anybody doing anything wild and crazy? You caught me live. I'm so happy. Hey, Linda. Hey, Joyce. Oh, thank you so much. Let's get our broadcast. And y'all, this is one of my, you know, I told you I like to use my paste when it gets a little dry. And this kind of has some lines. And I'm going to use some of my water. Because, you know, mason jar lids are kind of silver, gray. But you could do them whatever color you want. And I know, like I said, you know, we're still working on our Christmas in July. Even though this is a snowman, I think it goes right along with it. Hey, Kim. How's everybody doing? You're tiling the kitchen? Oh my gosh, that's a big job. I know you will love it when it's done. Okay. So I've, you know, used full strength, watered down storm for this. Kind of, you know, giving a little bit of high and low colors. Is anybody on vacation this week? I think I just saw somebody say they were in Mexico. And y'all, the supply list, just type the word snowman and I'll have all the info for you. But this is a 12 by 18 mason jar. And what we're going to do, we're going to put the snowman, well, we're going to put him down here like he's in the jar. Hopefully that's working. I mean, I always like to make sure, because sometimes I say something, yep, it's working. Awesome. Okay, so a little bit of storm. And listen, if I miss your comments, I will try to catch them when we're done. I just want to get this all painted so we can rock and roll. And you can see how I didn't do it solid. I did it, you know, so it looks like a real jar. All right, now I'm going to paint this kind of like there's snow at the bottom, so I'm going to use some white. But I'm not going to clean my brush, I don't think. Or actually, let me see. Yeah. It's good to see you too. I was, like I said, this is going to be kind of white and blue, which is teal. And maybe a little gray washed up in here. I'll get a bigger brush. And you know, when I'm painting like this, y'all just think about it. You can, you know, paint things whatever color you want. I thought about painting it like a teal mason jar. Yeah, the shading makes it look real. And, you know, there'll be, with this, because I'm using the Down to the Village. So I might, like, reference this a couple of times. Uh-oh, do we have some weather going on? Let me see. Hey, everybody. I see we got North Alabama in the house. And, y'all, I'm in Tennessee. I was born in Alabama. I've lived in several states. And right now, we are in Tennessee. And listen, the reason I was late is I had dinner or supper with Jenny, Sella, and Locke. And you know what I may do? I may kind of wash this up here too. Add a little bit of teal. Get us a kind of a snowy jar look going on. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm always, you know, just kind of I'm not going to say I'm all over the place, even though I might be all over the place. Oh, I love this transfer. And, you know, it's been a while since I did a mason jar, and I was like, you know what? We are doing a mason jar. Now, I'm going to grab a little bit of teal. I don't want it to be like a bright teal, just a little bit. Thank you for sprinkling. I see somebody sprinkled for us. Now I'm just going to use this brush that has a little gray in it. I'm going to get out a little bit of that, a little bit of teal. And y'all, I think we're going to use, you know, we've got this new sea spray. I think I'm going to use it in some white to make some texture for us. I need to dry this off because it has a lot of gray. You got rain and storms. Not complaining, yeah. Hey, you're from gorgeous Indiana? I love it. And you know, sometimes there's a little teal and snow. Sometimes I paint something and I'm like, oh my gosh, what have I done? That is a lot of times. But I feel like it, you know, when I show y'all something, it's like, it might look a little like it's not going to work out. But so far, everything has worked out. You know what I'm saying? Because well, this is a mason jar. And from beautiful New York, I love it. I'm going to go ahead and kind of make this a defined area up here. Oh, good. Oh my gosh, y'all, today it was like cooler and felt so nice outside all day long. I think it was in the 80s, but there was like a breeze blowing and it was so nice. Y'all, are y'all catching my drift with a little bit of teal and mixed in with the white? It kind of looks, it looks a little snowy to me. It looks a little snowy and a little mason jar-ish. Is everybody staying well? We've been doing good so far this year. I think the only thing we had at one point was like some sinus issues. But hopefully you guys are feeling good. And like I said, you know, I'm always doing things with the paint, but you could paint this like a solid color if you wanted to. You wouldn't have to do what I'm doing. But you totally could if you wanted to. Hey, from Missouri. Yes, snowman is the word today. And we just kind of got some teal and some white. I kind of want it to be like not straight, you know, kind of like maybe the wind's blowing or something, you know, because it's a snowman. Oh, I think I remember crying the first time I saw Frosty when I was a kid. You know, y'all remember when it was like that real movie and the dad was Frosty? But anyway, because, you know, when he melted and then he came back each winter. But see how I've kind of got it whipping around? Anyway, do y'all remember that Frosty? Probably not. Okay. All right. I'm going to sit this back here and let it dry. We might have to take the blow dryer to it. But let's go ahead and paint our cutout. Now, with the cutouts that Barry and Jenny did, there you get two of them. You get this one, and then you get a snowman. You get these two. But we're going to use this one tonight. Did you cry at that part too? So I'm going to paint this. I was thinking, am I painting this black? I think so. Sometimes I think I'm going to paint something a color and then I like mess up. So let's do it. Hey, Nancy. Yeah, Jack Frost was the name of it. I think I was calling it Frosty. Let me think about this for just a second. We're going for it. Yes, Michael Keaton was in that movie. Anyway, it was a tearjerker for me. When, you know, the first time I saw it as a kid, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so sad. Oh, yep, when Frosty melted, or Jack, or whatever his name was in that one. And you know what? Maybe I'll paint. I was trying to think. Maybe I'll do this. Because I'm trying to think. I want to do some yellow. We'll do this. I'll paint that middle part. Y'all, anytime I'm doing a project, it's the first time I've done it. I don't practice before. So sometimes I may paint something that I don't need to paint the wrong color. You know what I'm saying? Whenever y'all are on here watching, it is like happening real time. Sometimes that works out okay, and then sometimes it's like, what was I thinking? I have somebody message me today to see if with this cutout you get both pieces, and I was like, yeah, you get both pieces. That way you can do 2 projects. And you may want to just use the snowman, or you may want to just use the light post, or you may want to use the combo like I'm using. Totally up to you. And I'm just using a little bit of water and black paste. Hopefully I'm thinking I'm going to paint that light area. Am I going to paint it white? Hey, we'll see, won't we? Hopefully it works out. Listen, I can always tell when Barry is trying to conserve energy because I'm getting hot up in here. Okay. Let me grab a little bit of Bumblebee. But like I said, I might change my mind on this. We'll see. If we do, we do, right? So here's what I've got so far.
I cut it down for you, dear.
Thanks, Barry.
How about your fan?
It usually does something weird with the lights. You ordered yours the day they came out. Awesome. All right, now I'm just seeing a little bit of stuff I'm touching up. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I should have put, oh, look, don't worry. What am I going to do? I was like, I should have painted the snowman white. You know what we might do? We might chalk it white and then paint it. Y'all are getting Debbie. Debbie has not done this project before tonight. I'm going to go ahead and dry this a little bit. So I'm sitting here looking. Let's get this dry. Cheryl, just type the word snowman and I'll send you all the links. The link for the mason jar and everything. It's too much, to say everything on here. So if you just type the word snowman, you'll get all the chalk links and everything. You were thinking that? The cutouts are in Barry's shop. And y'all, as soon as I get this dry, I think I'm going to paint it white. I kind of went a little crazy. It's okay. It don't hurt to have 2 coats of anything on anything, does it? You'll see how easy this is. And then once I do this, I'll probably say I should have just left it. Y'all, this is super easy, and these cutouts paint so nice. If you want the link for everything I'm using, the cutouts, the paste, the mason jar, just type the word snowman And y'all give me 1 second to change my mind. Hey, isn't that a woman's prerogative? Especially a crafting woman. Change your mind if you want to. Yeah, somebody said ice blue. Yeah, that'd be pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And look, I think y'all like it when I change my mind, because then you see how easy it is to change up, right? Hey, and guess what? I might think I should have painted it a different color when we do it. There's no telling. Facebook keeps freezing. Well, sometimes it helps if you go out and come back in. I think this is probably a popular time for people to be online right now. All right. Look, I think I've done pretty good. I mean, it's not perfect, but y'all will see that it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I don't think I do anything that's perfect. 3 changes is okay. I hope that's all I do. I hope I just do 2 tonight. Hey, Tammy from Alabama. How's it going? Chris said, yes, it's our prerogative. Why did you paint out? Because when I chalk it with black, it's going to be black. We're just going to pretend this is frosty snow on it. I missed something about Colorado and a lobster, I think. Hey, from Milwaukee. Yeah, snowman is the keyword. And y'all, sometimes when I'm doing something, I will just let this dry by itself. Just like that right there. I want to clean off my knife. Do y'all ever do this? Just let your dryer work on its own. Hey, Donna. All right, I am going to wax this because I'm getting crazy with it. I think I'm going to sand it a little bit. Not too much, though, because I don't want that black showing through just yet. Now, let's wax it a little bit. I wasn't going to wax it, but now that I've got 2 or 3 coats of paint on here. Okay. So here we are again. It was black, now it's white. Now, let's go ahead. I want to make sure this is dry, because I want to put several trees on here. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Angela. Hey, Connie. I hope everybody's doing awesome. I got some cute snowman ribbon, too. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby. Okay. Trying to decide. I'm thinking about doing my trees first, because I'm going to put them in several places. And look, y'all, if I do something and it doesn't turn out good, then y'all don't do what I did, okay? Whoops. Where did I get that? Right there. I'm not going to worry about it. It's part of our icy look. Anyway, so like I said, y'all, if I do something and it doesn't look good, then that's just a clue for y'all not to do it. Okay? So I want to put some, I'm going to see where this is going to be. But I'm going to do some trees, and I'm going to do several behind. And I'm going to do the trees first before I do the snowman. So I'm just going to get, I'm going to try not to go over where his arm is. This is meadow. And I'm going to move this around a couple of times with these trees. Actually, I may, well, let's see how it looks. But like I said, I am trying not to do anything except the trees. And we may kind of like make up some trees. I don't know if that makes any sense. I think I'm going to go ahead and go over the arm. Actually, I'm not, because I need that. Anyway, I may use a paintbrush and make some different trees. I may have to let those dry. All right, let's put some on this side. And just like, you know, a snowy scene here. So we want our mason jar to have a little bit more going on than just the transfer. I'm going to dry them a little bit. Still wet. I know I'm missing a bunch of messages. I will try to catch up. Now I'm going to put it in a little bit different spot, maybe. And like I said, I may have to use my paintbrush to touch up, you know, to make it look a little bit more like a tree. But this is kind of going to give me like an area. And I think y'all can kind of see how it's coming together a little bit. Hopefully you can. I'll hold this up in just a second. I don't want my screen to dry. I'm going to kind of overlap that and bring that down just a little bit. And I might have to touch it up, but we will see. The fun thing about these transfers, you can do this a couple of times, you know, kind of move it around and get a little bit different look. All right. I need some directly behind it. But we're getting close. Can you see the trees forming? Hey, Carolyn. Hopefully y'all can see the trees forming. Hopefully, hopefully. And hopefully I'm not getting too much green on my snowman. I think that looks good. And then I will use my paintbrush and kind of fix that around a little bit. But, you know, I want it to look like a snowy forest. All right. Now let's see if I can do this without getting any green on my snowman. It might be difficult. If it gets any green on him, I'm going to touch him up with the white. All right. So now we're going to use black paste. You know, I originally painted him black. I wasn't thinking. If you were here for that, it was just a temporary setback. Hopefully, I got all the colors where they need to be. Then we'll paint his nose orange. What are y'all thinking? Are you going to do all the trees when you do yours? And like I said, y'all let me experiment and then y'all decide if you're going to do it or not. You may be like, Debbie, I don't think so. But you might. You might like it. Okay. Looking pretty good. Let's see what we got going on. Oh my goodness. He's looking good. All right, let me put this over here. I'll put it back on the backer sheet. I do have a couple little touch-up places, but we will get that taken care of. What is up? Because I missed part of his fingers. Never fear. We got a paintbrush for that. And then I went a little far outside with the yellow. I will touch that up. You know, I was just guessing about the light. And it's fine if it glows. Sometimes I paint too much. And as you can see, our porch, or not porch light, our sign, our street light is on. And, you know, if you do what I did and make all the green, there was like a couple of places right here that had green. Whoops. But it's super easy to touch up. And I gotta put the rest of his I was trying to be artsy. Oh, thank you. And, you know, when I did those green trees, it did not get all of his little arm. There we go. He's looking kind of cute. What do y'all think? What do you think? Are you loving it? Let's do a little bit of green up here on his holly. Oh, I think I just painted the poinsettia. I got a little carried away. Yeah. I got to get that poinsettia looking red or cherry. I think I'm going to do is I did get a little crazy up here with this. That's a poinsettia. And some little red berries. I'm using cherry, but you could use any color you want. And let's do the scarf a little bit. This is a pretty color. I'm going to grab some water after I get like some of this concentrated area. Yeah, all of this will be going on the mason jar. That's why we did the mason jar first. I better turn my glue gun on. And then, look, I just watered some of this down. So it'll be, you know, lighter and darker. Y'all know how we like to shade our colors. And I was painting upside down the whole time. I think I got to go back and get one green leaf. And I'm just going to do some like little wispy red beside these black. And like I said, you could just do yours all one color. You can add some color like I'm doing. Just make it look however you want it to look. What do you think? Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. I am going to, I think I'm going to put a few little white details on this. Just like that. Okay. Now, oh, I should put my brush up. I may need it for our trees. What do y'all think? When it's on there, what do you think about the trees, y'all? What do you think? Isn't that awesome? I think I need to add a little bit over here on this side just to, and look, it doesn't have to be perfect, in which, like I said, nothing I do is perfect. In fact, that might be so bad I shouldn't have done that. And we've got to do the nose. Let's get that dry. Oh, thanks, Claudia. Y'all, this is so easy. And look, if you don't have a mason jar, you could do the same thing on the background of any board. I just thought it would look cute in the mason jar. What do y'all think? Does it look cute? Of course, I got out of line with my orange, just a tinge. Isn't he the darling? He's so cute. All right. Now, y'all, do you want me to use, this is like texture. I can add this to white and put it around on here. What do you think? What do you think? Yes. It takes a while to dry, but we could totally do it and you could still. I don't know if y'all saw the first day we released the sea spray. We did a project with it. We got to make a bow. But I'm tickled with everything. Yes? Okay. I saw some yeses. What you do is you mix it with a little bit of water and a little bit of paste. We're going to use white. Let's get this on here so it can be setting up. I want to put enough to hold it. It's kind of a big, it's a big one, you know. And you could put it anywhere you want it. I think I'm going to put it right there. If you missed the first part, be sure to watch everything. Let's go ahead. I'm going to let this sit on here. And I am going to, right here on my palette, I'm going to add some water. So put you some water down first. Then your sea spray so that it doesn't, it is like a very fine powder, y'all. So I'm going to mix that with the water first. And I'm going to make it, I'm going to start out with it kind of thick because we got to make us some snow. And then some white paste. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Let me scoot this over. I got it on my mat here. The sea spray, the water, and the paste. But put your water down first. You might need some more. And what we'll do is we will add the snow and make the bow while it's kind of setting up, because it does take it a little while to dry. Yeah, be sure to, oops. Y'all, I'm dripping on my project. So this makes a great texture. I think it's going to make some great snow. You can mix it with any color. I'm mixing it with white because I'm going to put it on the tree. I may put some around Frosty's, the bottom of the snowman. And I'm just mixing it up with a palette knife. And I'm going to hold this up so you can see how thick it is. You see how thick it is? And then, y'all, this is what we've done so far. Let me know what you think. And then I just use those trees all over the back. All right, now I'm going to start putting some snow on here in different places. I think I'm going to put some here. And then I'm going to put some on the trees. And this is something that you may not see as good as I can see. I'm going to try not to cover up the greenery. And I think I saw y'all saying, use some glitter. Y'all know that it's so much summertime. I haven't got my glitter out yet. But this would be cool mixed with some glitter. I think I'm going to put a little bit up here on top of the light post. Maybe a little bit on Frosty's cap because, you know, it's been snowing. And like I said, it does take a little while to dry, especially if you're putting it on heavy like I'm doing. Let's see. And look, y'all are probably not going to be able to see this as good as I'm putting it. Can you see, like, the texture that it's creating? Hopefully you can. Thank you so much. I hope I give y'all ideas, and I hope you know, see how things like, you know, you can do things, and then if you don't like it, you can paint back over it. I don't want this to look like big blobs. I feel like I need some on this one. Maybe it's piling up on his arm. But anyway, this is adding like a 3D look. What do y'all think? I think I'm going to slow down on that. I need to finish this up here. You love it? Oh, awesome. I'm just going to add some details to this lid. Kind of, it's already got some details, but now we just painted this with some watered down Storm. just to give that a little bit more detail right there. Okay. Oh, bow. It's time for a bow. And I'm going to use, I've got this snowman, this, and this. So I'm going to set this back here so it can be drying. Y'all, that's just the perfect amount of snow. It is. It is, it is. Oh, thanks, Marcia. And I think that's going to be kind of cute. Y'all are so sweet. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. We may use that, we may not. Hey, Angie. Y'all, isn't that cute? All right. I'm going to stack these and see where we are. Maybe one more. I got to put them this way. Now let's put all this together. Tie it up. I'm going to have to go back and read y'all's comments because, y'all, I've been painting and I've been making it snow. All kinds of stuff. I know, isn't it? I love the snowman ribbon too. All right, let's do some dovetails. If anybody's new tonight, I always have a keyword. And if you type the keyword, then if you want the supply list, it goes straight to your messenger. And I know several of y'all have already got this transfer. And I know some people have their snowman collection out all the time. Snowman. I love snowman. And you know, we moved to Tennessee last year. We actually had some snow. Now, I didn't go out there and make a snowman. But I could have. And y'all, I don't know if you can see. Can you see the texture of the snow? It is pretty darn awesome. I'm going to kind of put that on the side right there. This glue gun's hot now, y'all. It is smoking. Smoking. Yeah, snowman is the keyword. And y'all, that was hot. Check your messages because I'm going to send you the links to everything. And do not touch your glue. I should have stuck that in there. Because I wanted a little cutie. I don't know if y'all know this, but usually every year, all the stuff that I create, I use on my Christmas tree. This is a little bit big, so I probably won't use this on my Christmas tree. But it's this time of year when I start making my Christmas decorations, and I make them big. And I kind of got a small tree in this house. But I love large Christmas decorations on my tree. You don't have to use as many. All right. Y'all, I experimented with the trees. I love how they turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it gives you some ideas. And listen, make sure that your greenery is attached before you hold it up. Y'all know how that glue is. When it's hot, it takes it a minute to set up. So, okay, let's try that again. This time I want to hold on to it. But I hope you like this. I hope you'll try it. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later. And the keyword is Snowman if you want the supplies. Thank you so much. Love you guys. See you later.